Mind you, this is all over some flowers. Mary, you are 57. Do you hear what the fuck you're saying? She sent you flowers. Bitch, you acting like Chelsea's the one who robbed you. Did Chelsea rob you during Black Women's Pray for Jamaica Black Women's Month?
VBS, I just turned the water on. Big ol' flex, shit you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like waterfalls. Keeping on my lip, truck look like bricks.
What's up, y'all? It's your sister, Jessie Woo. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please make sure that you subscribe, so you can join the Black Women's Tribe during Black Women's Selling Sunset is a bunch of bullshit because of Brett and Jason's raggedy ass. Black Women's Month, okay? Yeah, during Pray for Jamaica Black Women's Month. Okay, pray for Haiti, Black Women's Month. Pray for the Caribbean with this Hurricane Melissa, Black Women's Month. Okay, let's jump right on it. Not out, buddy. So my last Selling Sunset review went through episode 1 through 3. I think this one is gonna go through episode 4 through 7. Honestly, I might just finish out the season because then we got to get to the reunion. So we'll see. But anyway, I can definitely promise you that we'll do episode 4 through 7. So let's jump right on into episode 4. All right. But before I do that, we're definitely going to be touching on the Mary and Chelsea of it all. And I just want to start off by saying this. Just in case you haven't seen me say it already, Mary is racist. Mary's racist. Mary from Selling Sunset is a racist POS. Period. Big period. Let's stop playing word games. Let's stop doing word salads. She's not just mean. She is micro and macro aggressive against Chelsea because she is racist. I clarked it last season, and I'm clarking it again this season. Thank goodness everybody else is clarking it because I've been said that since last season with that scene when her and Romaine pulled up on Chelsea, and we're going to go through that. But let's jump around into episode 4. Brett and Jason's raggedy ass announced to the ladies at the brokerage that Nicole Neck has been let go, and they're all very happy to hear it. Nobody has any complaints. Everybody's smiling. Everybody's rejoicing. And I don't know, me as a viewer watching this, I'm just like, okay, yeah, what Nicole did was bad. You know, calling Chrishell's dead parents crackheads.
You're confusing me. You're confusing me with your parents, okay? You seem to be obsessed.
You know, it was out of line, but also, are we going to act as if Chrishell wasn't coming at her too with the druggy allegations? I don't know.
You're on drugs. It was fucked up. Period.
Even if it was true, honey.
Like, Chrishell is cool or whatever, but I do think that this forever victim role that she gets to play constantly, because once upon a time she was doing jumping jacks on Jason's dick, is getting on my nerves. It's getting on my nerves. Both her and Neck were wrong. Okay? Now, Neck ain't have to go for blood like that. All right? We don't got to call people's dead parents crackheads. But Chrishell was definitely provoking her.
You can't choose what I do, bitch. I'll do whatever I want.
No shit.
Thank you.
All right? And I believe when you are in an argument with somebody and you're throwing low blows, don't be mad when they throw lower ones, especially when they throw lower ones using information that you've provided them with. Okay? We in a nasty argument, bitch, I'm coming for blood. Period. Call me a shark. I'm a shark, baby. Baby shark. I'm not a baby shark. I'm big shark. I'm coming for blood, ho. Okay? Point blank, period. Also, letting Neck go, what does that solve? The problem at the old group, it's not Nicole. It's not Christine. It's not the other lady who was let go last season. What was her name? I can't remember. But it's not all the women or all the brokers who have left or been let go over the years. The problem is Jason and Brett's raggedy ass. During Black Women's Pray for Jamaica Black Women's Month, they run that office based on favoritism and sexism. And usually their favoritism is tied to somebody that Jason had sex with. okay, or is hoping to have sex with. Okay, then there's racism. There is a lot of macro and microaggressions. That is how that office is ran. There's no real HR. There's no real human resources. There's no what are the policies? Do you get a write-up? Did Net get a write? Did she get 3 write-ups and then fourth time she was out? Like, what is it? What's the policy? What's the behavioral policy at the O group? Is it as long as you be hunching Jason, you cool? Like, what's going on? It's so weird. And if this was selling Tampa, y'all would have hernias. Y'all were so mad that at selling Tampa, we saw a little bit too much legs. Look at how y'all treated the black women who were selling Tampa versus these white women who are literally being racist. How many chances do they get? They get 7 seasons. Bree is back at the co-listed house that she couldn't get on her own. And this time she brings an NFL player with her. I can't remember what that man's name was. But I know he didn't buy the house. He was doing some stupid ass meditation exercises in the bathroom.
Got to get your daily affirmations. You're special, dude.
But he didn't buy no home. Bree, when are we going to see you sell a home on camera? Like, are you going to sell a home this season or what? Okay. Chelsea is back at that home that she was trying to sell Clarice, but he didn't buy it. So now she got this cannabis dude. Is he a co-owner of Happy Eddie? Child, she got the white Happy Eddie.
How is the security of the house?
So I actually had that in mind. This house once had $50 million worth of art.
Down to the house she couldn't sell Clarice, child. She gonna sell this home. Chelsea's like, listen, somebody gonna buy it. I'm leaving here with something. I'm from around the way. I'm leaving here with something. Somebody gonna buy this motherfucking house.
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Period. I didn't learn this house for nothing. So anyway, she's showing this man his house, but then he was saying how this ain't really what he looking for. He looking for a high rise because of the amenities.
Yeah, I still like the high rise.
You'd pick a high rise over this?
And I'm just confused. Like, so why are you here? If you're looking for a high rise, why are you even coming to look at a home? Why are you wasting Chelsea's time like that? Like, what's going on? Chelsea done put on her good white dress, done put her edge control on, slapped her wig on, lip gloss is popping for you to just waste her time? What's going on? Emma shows up to the listing and she talks about how she's been seeing an old client of hers. Is it the old client that Brett and Jason's dusty ass cousin was talking about on camera? The one who was investing in your empanadas? You're not finna beat them allegations. If Emma, you're not beating them allegations. I'm so sorry. You cute, you cool, but you're not beating them allegations. Not over here, okay? But anyway, she talked about how she's seeing an old client of hers, and it just gives Emma will marry anybody who's rich. She don't care if he hideous. She don't care if he ain't got no manners. As long as he's rich, she's there. She's in there. Point blank, period. Chrishell was showing a house to Jojo Siwa. What did y'all think about the house she was showing to Jojo Siwa? Mix it up. I love this home. Like, I love the layout. I love the details. I love the color.
We've got 5 beds, 4 baths.
Like, this was probably one of my favorite homes we saw this season. It just was very youthful, but not playful. Very youthful, but not playful. Very earth tony, but not too much. Not too much. So I really liked it a lot. So my favorite squad on the show, Emma, Chrishell, and Chelsea go to lunch, right? And so Emma is kind of talking the girls into accepting the fact that she actually invited Blake over for lunch. Come to find out, lo and behold, Chrishell hates Blake's guts. And when we meet Blake, we understand why she hates Blake's guts. First and foremost, his dusty ass comes in and he doesn't even greet the ladies. Like, he greeted Emma and then just sat his dusty ass down. Like, what is this? Like, what's going on?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, good. How about you?
We've started eating already.
No worries.
Listen, like, come in, greet the ladies. Like, what is this? Then he shares the fact that he has never eaten a fruit or vegetable in his life.
I've never had a fruit or vegetable in my life.
This man is 28, I believe, 28. That's disgusting. Like, I'm sure his pee smell like gasolina. Gasolina. What the fuck do he be eating? I just know he got bouche senti. I know he got Jojo senti. Koto ali la, Jojo gene senti pase sam konen. Smelling like a dead body. Just nasty. Ewo. I don't understand. Like, this is information that you freely share on camera to the world. Just nasty as hell. But you know white people be white peopling. Then he compared guacamole to baby doo-doo.
The guacamole, that stuff's real weird.
Yeah, he
It's like baby shit.
Girl, where did you find this uncultured swine? Like, where did you find him at, Emma? Are you that down bad? Now, I get the man is rich. Apparently, his daddy is the inventor of some shit. I don't give a fuck. But, girl, you can't be this down bad. It's got to be somebody rich with culture that you can get with. Also, he's from Florida. The Florida whites I'm used to, they have way more coof than this. Like, I grew up around some good whites. Bon Blanc. Cartwrights, okay? Girl, okay, girl. Then his ugly ass said that he met Emma on Instagram. He had saw pictures of her. He DM'd her.
I messaged her. I was like, are you married or anything? Because if she had a boyfriend, I was like, I can fix that, but I can't fix it. I'm not messing with anybody's wife.
Has he seen himself? Well, you know what? He ain't lying. Because bitches will do anything. Like, bitches will do, like, when you meet money-hungry hoes, they will be with anything that has money. Like, you can look like what this man looked like, and they don't care. You could look like this man and smell like gasolina, because you don't ever eat no vegetables. And bitches like Emma will be like, yes, sir, yes. Yes, where do I sign? Yes. And then he said something about, I love you, and she was like, yeah, you too. What?
Love you.
What'd you say?
What the fuck? Chelsea and Chrishell are confused. I'm confused. Everybody, viewers confused. Y'all confused. You know what I'm saying? Everybody confused. I'm confused. The world is confused. I didn't get this at all. Let's move on. Episode 5 opens up with the Altadena fires, the LA fires, which was very, very sad. We know that this happened at the top of this year. And we kind of get a montage of the brokers, the different agents, you know, offering their services to help folks who are in surrounding communities who lost their homes, who need to be placed in other homes, whether it be temporarily, whether it be long-term. I thought it was very nice to see that all the agents were helping out. I thought it was kind of weird that we would see other agents talk. We would see their faces while they were talking, but we didn't see Chelsea's. I thought that was weird. There's a scene with Emma and her ugly-ass boyfriend where he reveals that he got her name tatted on his finger.
I mean, he got my name tattooed on his ring finger 3 weeks after meeting me.
All right. Is he investing in your empanadas, Emma? Is this another empanada investment? Okay. Chrishell and Emma have a conversation, and Chrishell does not like Blake.
Like, you can't even believe it's a conversation. What a douchebag. Like,
and she's trying to convince Emma that Blake is just with her so that he can control her little by little. He's going to be discouraging her from working.
but then he takes away her access to her own money. Then he takes away her friends. He isolates you from the people that do care about you.
And he's going to separate her from her friends, from her family. Emma's not really buying that. But Chrishell is very convinced in her convictions. Do y'all think Chrishell is doing the most? Because I do. Don't get me wrong. I've been the friend who's like, hey, girl, he ain't it. I've also been the I tried to tell you friend, right? But I'm not gonna have a whole bunch of conversations with my friend about some guy that she's dating. I'm just not doing that. Like, we're probably gonna have 1 or 2 conversations about it. I'm gonna let you know my thoughts, but I'm not gonna like try to beat it into you to not date this person. I don't got the time for that. And I think that's just too much. That's too controlling for me. I got my own shit going on. Like, I'm not going to be that invested in what's going on with my friend. Now, if something happened with Blake that we don't know, if that man disrespected Chrishell in the past, if he said something inappropriate to her, I could understand that, but they haven't shared that on screen. So I'm not understanding what's going on with Chrishell. Chrishell, I need you to calm your tits down just a little bit much. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. Episode 6. We are on episode 6, and we have a scene with Chrishell and her partner. And her partner apparently wrote this song that was inspired by Emma's situation, and it has a very shady chorus. I thought this was very weird. Chrishell, the way you lose your mind when somebody doesn't use the right pronoun for your partner, I would think you would encourage your partner to not be shady towards your friends. Like, the way you don't want nobody saying nothing about Miss Flip, I'm going to need you to coach Miss Flip not to do the same. Okay? Because right now it's giving very much, it's okay when I do it. I don't like that. Okay? You are forever Miss Victim, but you be sliding your little slick shit in there. And don't nobody really get to hold you accountable. That little chorus shit, that was whack. In my opinion, that was whack. I also believe in the scene that there was a phone call between her and Emma was telling her that, her and Blake love each other. And she asked Emma, what does she love about Blake's non-vegetables, non-fruit, not eating ass? And Emma couldn't say. She couldn't say what she loved about him. We all know she loved the man wallet. That's it. She loved the empanada investments. She don't love nothing else. As long as you're investing in Emma's empanada, she good to go. Good to go. There's a conversation with Chelsea, and Chelsea was talking about how post-divorce she's unfuckable with. Sister, it's unfuckwittable. I love you down, sister. I love Chelsea down. You are my beans and toast, sister. We're going to have to get the verbiage correct. It's unfuckwittable. Okay, that's what it is. All right? Okay, let's move on. Okay, so Sofia Vergara cousin is now part of the O group. What the this is so fucking random.
Sofia Vergara. She's biologically my first cousin, but her mom adopted me.
Y'all just be doing the most random shit on this fucking show. So Sofia Vergara cousin is now at the brokerage. She came all the way from Colombia. This is just some random ass shit. Just random. Like, what is this? Child, so they have Sofia Vergara cousin do a bunch of series of dinners with all these girls where she meets up with these girls and they basically tell her what they think about the other girls in the O group. So Sofia Vergara cousin and Chrishell go out, and Chrishell introduced her partner to Sofia Vergara cousin, and she was like, yeah, this is they. And she was like, they what? I'm only seeing one person.
And
wait, what do you mean they?
So my partner uses they, them pronouns, non-binary.
Okay. It's just... Is it me or the way they positioned this lady was so fucking messy? It was so fucking messy, and it was kind of like they were intentionally trying to put her into some bullshit immediately. Because what the fuck is... Child. So she goes out with Bree, and Bree gives her the lowdown on Chelsea and the fact that they don't like each other.
One person who's had a problem with me since the second I came into this office.
Why? Just give me a little detail.
Just my existence.
She was just downloading a whole bunch of information on Chelsea, which I thought was very weird because we are 6 episodes in, and Chelsea has yet to say anything about Bree. When she went out with Sofia Vergara cousin, she told Sofia Vergara cousin nothing about Bree.
You and Bree, right?
I mean, gosh, there's so much going on in the office. It's really just nonsensical stuff.
Literally. Kept everything light. But Bree, every chance she gets, she talks about Chelsea. Then she was telling Sofia Vergara cousin how she's been with Nick Cannon for, I think she told her again for 10 years. I can't remember. But Sofia Vergara cousin was like, you with Nick Cannon? Don't he got like 20 kids? And wasn't he married to Mariah Carey?
Mariah Carey's ex? Oh my God. Have you met her?
I try not to talk about religion. I don't talk about pronouns. I don't talk about Mariah.
And Bree was like, listen, I don't talk about Nick. I don't talk about Mariah Carey.
I don't know.
Die kenne ich nicht.
I don't talk about pronouns. And I thought that pronoun commentary was very interesting. That probably would explain why we don't see Bree and Chrishell a lot this season. I do know that Chrishell didn't care for how Bree did Chelsea about her marriage, but also it's given that Bree might have said a thing or two about Miss Flip that Chrishell didn't like. That's what it's given. Fill me in on that. I'm a little lost. But anyway, she did go out with Chrishell again. When she was out with Chrishell for dinner, Chrishell told her that, you know, Bree is nice on camera. I feel like the ladies are saying on camera a lot this season. Like, they're breaking the fourth wall a lot. And I'm just wondering what the hell is going on. And I'm wondering that because y'all are always on camera. Like, ain't that the point? Like, what's going on? So the last scene of episode 6 is the famous flower scene. But before we get into that, I want to give y'all a little background on Mary and Chelsea's relationship, okay? So let's rewind a little bit. Let's go back to last season, all right? There was an episode where there was a listing or a showcase of a listing of a house or whatever, and everybody from the old group was there, right? Chelsea showed up with shorts, and mind you, y'all see how these ladies dress, okay? I actually think this is the first season where most of the time everybody's kind of on cold, but there was one scene where Chrishell was literally had her tummy out at a house that she was showing. So it kind of just goes without saying that there's not really a dress code. Like, these girls are on the show to not only sell homes, but to sell fashion. And so there was an episode where Chelsea wore shorts, and instead of Mary just pulling Chelsea to the side, she immediately went to Brett and Jason and wanted them to scold Chelsea right then and there. And mind you, this is after like numerous seasons of seeing white women in short dresses, short skirts. Even this season, how many short dresses have we seen Emma in? The thing is, when you have a white body that doesn't really have much shape, and then you have Chelsea's, where she got all them titties, she got all that ass, you know, Black bodies are more sexualized than any other bodies. Black bodies, Black women are made to feel like they cannot do the things that other women do because of how curvaceous our bodies tend to be. And so anyway, instead of Mary taking Chelsea to the side as her boss, or her co-boss, and talking to her, she wanted Jason and Brett to scold her about what she had on, which was just very inappropriate. And again, this was in front of everyone, right? And Chelsea wasn't having it. Chelsea thought it was inappropriate. She didn't like the way Mary went about it. She let her know. And Mary didn't like that Chelsea stood up for herself. So after that, things between them were a little awkward. So there is, I believe it's like episode 3, there was a gathering for Amanza, I think, which, by the way, Amanza, we hardly see you this season. Maybe it's time for you to go because you are not missed. Anyway, there was a gathering with Amanza, and we see Mary talk to one of the girls and say, hey, what do you think about me pulling Chelsea to the side to talk to her? Things have been a little awkward between her and I, so I just want to make sure that we're all cool. And she was encouraged to go speak with Chelsea. So she goes to speak with Chelsea, right? But she doesn't just go to speak with Chelsea on her own. Romaine pulls up.
I don't feel comfortable with you guys having. Wait 1 second, Romel. No, I'm not. I'm gonna finish.
Right? And so as her and Chelsea are having a conversation, and Chelsea's telling her where she stands, she's like, hey, like, there are times when just the way you talk to me, it just makes me feel like you don't see me. You don't really see who I am. And as a Black woman, I'm picking up what Chelsea's putting down, because it's very clear that things that are okay for the non-Black women to do, it's not okay for Chelsea and her Black body to do. So they're having this conversation, but as they're having this conversation, Romaine keeps interjecting. And not only is he interjecting, he's putting his hands on Chelsea's body very uncomfortably. And not once does Mary say, hey, babe, can you give us a moment? Can you let us speak? No, she's all for this man being in Chelsea's face, putting his hands on her body, telling her what to say, telling her what conclusion to come to. And you have Chelsea who's like, wow, like, I don't have a man in this conversation with me. I'm a real ass bitch. I can hold my own. I don't have to call a man to come into this discussion. And you have Mary say something like, well, go call your husband.
She said things that you didn't like.
Where's my bodyguard? Where's my bodyguard?
I know, but hey.
Call up your husband. Call up your husband.
This was racist. I clarked it last season. And I feel like a lot of time, one thing about me, I don't be wrong. I just be early. I don't be wrong. I just be early. And when I said this last season, oh no, it ain't no, oh no. I think a lot of people, including Black people, which is very weird to me. I think a lot of times y'all be thinking that a white person has got to scream the N-word at you or tell you to go sit in the back for them to be racist. It is the micro and macro aggressions. It's the way they speak to you versus the way they speak to non-Black people. It's the way that they single you out. It's the way that they invalidate your feelings. It's the way they belittle you. It's the way that they cut off your opportunities versus the opportunities they give to other people. Racism comes in so many different forms, but I'm starting to believe that it's one thing when I see white folks gaslighting me about this shit. It's another when I see fellow Black people being fucking dumb about this shit. Mary is racist, period. And so is Romaine. That scene from last season was so racist. And so I want you to keep that scene in mind when we go to this scene, okay? So in this scene, we learn that Mary was recently burglarized, right?
This used to be full. They took everything out of my fucking safe.
They took all her jewelry. They took all, Romaine's jewelry. They even took some heirlooms from her mother. She's really bummed out about it. Bree is visiting her and she's telling Bree about it. And, she's really bummed out. Then she gets a flower delivery, right? She gets the flower delivery. It's a nice bouquet of flowers. She opens up the note and it's a note from Chelsea.
Who did this?
That's cute.
Yeah, really nice. Sure. The pot itself is heavy too.
You said the bucket?
And the visceral reaction that Mary had to this note was insane.
You guys have already fucking, I allow you to film on my fucking house?
Let me make sure it's on camera while you guys are filming.
How are you this upset over a thoughtful note and some flowers? Why are you this upset? She's more upset with Chelsea sending her flowers and a note than she is about the actual reason Chelsea sent the note. You were robbed. You were robbed. Oh, she just did that for camera. She just did that for camera. Mind you, as somebody who's done reality television, let me tell you this. You don't know when other people are filming unless they tell you. Unless that person tells you, hey girl, I'm going to be filming tomorrow at this time or whatever. Okay, cool. Mary and Chelsea don't converse like that. So there's no way for Chelsea to even know that you're filming. She sent you those flowers out of the goodness of her heart. And you're upset.
You have no idea. I will commit murder if I am pushed any further. No, bitch. They text me.
She calls Chelsea a bitch and starts going off on production for handing her the flowers on camera. Why is it that you don't want people to know that Chelsea is a thoughtful person? Why is she a bitch for sending you a note, wishing you well during this hard time? I know why. Because she's Black. Because she's Black. How dare she do thoughtful things on camera like the rest of this cast does? Reality check, bitch. You're on a reality show. Everything y'all are doing right now is for the cameras. For all we know, the robbery could have been for the cameras. The way shit's been going on lately in reality television. For all we know, the robbery was for the cameras, bitch. How do we know that wasn't for the cameras? How convenient that your burglary happened while you're filming. You see how stupid that sounds? You see how pathetic that sounds? Almost as pathetic as you calling Chelsea a bitch for sending you flowers. And you're more upset with her sending you flowers than you are about the burglary. Then you have Bree. Yeah, let's take this shit out. Yeah, fuck Chelsea.
Oh, we're putting these in the fucking trash where they belong with the trash that sent it. Unreal. Like, what, now you want to send flowers?
What did Chelsea do to you? Last season, Chelsea said something to you that other women in the brokerage said. Like, damn, girl, how does it feel to be Nick Cannon's 20th baby mama? That's something that all the ladies said to you, but you chose to focus on Chelsea. Why? Because even though you ride all that black dick, you don't like black women. And I don't care how many black women you hang around. As a matter of fact, if I was a black woman in Bree's life, watching your actions this season, it would make me question you to your core. Because what did Chelsea do to you? She said something that the entire world was saying. How whack it is for you to be the 20th baby mama. It's fucking whack. I don't give a fuck that it's Nick Cannon. Great. He's a great person. Good. But your situation ain't great. Mind you, you've been there for 10 years? Absolutely not. So you've been part of a harem for 10 years? That's been online commentary. That's the reason why you got on the show. They were hoping that they were going to be able to talk about you and Nick Cannon. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. Let's be for real. It wasn't your resume. You don't be selling no motherfucking homes. And after Chelsea said what she said, what did you do? You exposed her husband for cheating. Okay, so y'all even out the score. I'm not understanding where all this heat for Chelsea is coming from when it comes to you. It's weird.
You're so fake. Like, yeah, it's trash.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid ass flowers.
It's weird. And as a non-black woman who's riding all that black dick and seeing how much you don't like a black woman, meanwhile, you're using all this AAVE, I'm disturbed. Very, very disturbed. So now we're on episode 7, and immediately episode 7 opens up with Mary going out with Sofia Vergara's cousin and letting her know how terrible Chelsea is for sending her flowers.
Chelsea.
Oh.
She sent me flowers. And she sent them on camera.
Like, Mary, you are 57. Do you hear what the fuck you're saying? Do you hear the words that are coming out of your mouth? Even if Chelsea did this for the camera, she sent you flowers. Bitch, you acting like Chelsea's the one who robbed you. Did Chelsea rob you? Did Chelsea steal your mama's heirlooms? Bitch, are you okay? During Black Women's Pray for Jamaica Black Women's Month? Why are you more upset with Chelsea for sending you flowers than you are about the actual robbery? Are you okay, you racist ass piece of shit? Damn. Fast forward a couple scenes later, we back at the brokerage, and Chrishell talks about how she sold Jojo Siwa's home for $4.1 million. And earlier when we were seeing her telling Jojo what she should price the home at, Jojo didn't want to price it at 4.1. She wanted more, but Chrishell was like, girl, you know, if you go more than that, you're going to be competing with new homes and you're not going to get this home sold. So thank goodness she listened to Chrishell and she was able to sell the home. Now there was a new home the home that I really liked. Apparently that house wasn't ready. It failed inspections, but the owner was willing to go ahead and redo everything so that it could pass inspection. So, you know, if it does pass it, that'll be 2 homes sold for Chrishell under Jojo Siwa. Okay. So that's good for her. So as the ladies are talking about, you know, their home situations and what they're doing, I think Sofia Vergara's cousin started talking, and as she was talking, Emma answered her phone, and she was not okay with Emma answering her phone. She started rolling her eyes and carrying on.
Hello? Okay, somebody will tell her later.
I think she asked one of the girlies, or she asked the ladies, hey, you know, what should I do to avoid y'all rolling y'all eyes at me? And Chelsea was like, that right there.
What should a new agent not do to have any of you roll her eyes?
Just that. Exactly what you just did. Don't do that.
Like, know your place, sister. Know your place. Play your part. You just got here. Like, relax. All of them basically was like, girl, you need to relax. Like, mind you, it was Emma's mama on the phone. Like, are you okay? But then she blamed her rolling her eyes on her Colombian heritage, and I just don't like that.
I swear I'm just Colombian.
I don't like that. I don't like that. It can we not do that around white people? Can we not, let me blame my people of color. Please. Can we just not do that? I hate that shit. So Emma reveals, I think it was Chelsea. I can't remember who it was, but she was having a conversation with one of the girls and she revealed that Blake proposed.
Is he planning to propose?
Okay, he has proposed.
He proposed?
He didn't get down on one knee. It wasn't a nice presentation. She doesn't mention her parents being there. It just seemed like something he said on the fly, like, hey, bitch, you want to be my empanada forever? Like, what the fuck? Like, it's not really giving nothing thoughtful. And what's even more worse about the lack of thought put into her proposal is the way that Emma really doesn't give a fuck as long as she gets, like, what, a 10-carat ring? Like, she doesn't care.
Oh, it's a canary.
Yes, and something like this is going for $2 million.
She doesn't care. She just cares about the wallet. That's it. She just cares about the money. She doesn't care about his character. Do with that information what you will. But Emma, it's giving you're down bad. It's giving you're down bad. Meanwhile, Chrishell was showing Tinashe a mansion. Tinashe got mansion money, period. Out in a nasty girl, nasty girl, period. I know that's right. So she's showing her a mansion. It looks really, really nice. She liked the fact that the backyard was kind of like secluded so she could be naked outside. But
Yeah, can't really tan out here naked.
is it me or a lot of people mention wanting to be naked outside? Like, what's going on in LA? Why y'all gotta be naked in y'all backyards all the time? What's going on? But she mentions liking the fact that she could be outside naked in her backyard. There was a studio room in there and she liked the acoustics. So, things are going well. Meanwhile, Emma is having a conversation with Chelsea and they're talking about Blake's proposal, but she's also saying how she's scared to talk to Chrishell about it because she knows that Chrishell hates his guts.
I have to have a conversation with Chrishell because she fucking hates him.
I don't know. Again, I kind of feel like Chrishell's doing too much. And Emma, you kind of are too, because why are we centering what Chrishell thinks? This is your life. You grown. If you want to be with an ugly ass motherfucker who's filthy rich, but he doesn't eat no fruits or vegetables, and he compares guacamole to baby doodoo, that is your prerogative. Be Bobby Brown to the bullshit. Be Bobby Brown to the bullshit. Period. That's your prerogative. Fast forward to episode 8. Chrishell and Emma have a conversation about how Blake proposed to her, right? So she tells Chrishell that Blake proposed to her, and Chrishell's face turns like white as a ghost.
He asked you to marry him? What did you say?
Well, I don't have a ring on my finger.
But then she is relieved because Emma actually says that she broke things off. She's not wearing a ring, obviously. I'm so confused. Then she says that she broke things off because he was very jealous. Like, he didn't encourage her in her business endeavors. Whenever she would tell him she was going to a showing, he would get upset. And it's like, so basically he was everything that Chrishell said he was. So why,
The more involved we got, the more jealous and possessive that he got.
Again, was he investing in your empanadas? I know an empanada investment where I see it. I know an empanada investment when I see it, Emma. Was he investing in your empanadas? Anyway, good for her. She broke things off. Let's move on. Chrishell lets her know, listen, I know I'm being a little hard. I know I was being a little hard on you, but I'm your friend. I'm your sister. And I want the best for you. And I didn't understand why you wanted to marry a man who don't eat no fruits or vegetables. I don't understand that. During Black Women's Pray for Jamaica Black Women's Month, you need you a man who gonna eat some vegetables. Otherwise, his piss is gonna smell like gasolina. Gasolina. Don't nobody want that bullshit, okay? Okay, so a bunch of things happen in this episode that I really don't give a fuck about. So let's just go ahead and fast forward to the dinner that Jason throws for the brokerage, right? So, everybody starts trickling in. I believe Mary was one of the first people to get there. Alana, who's one of the other agents from the brokerage, comes in, and she comes with a big bouquet of flowers, and she hands them to Mary on camera.
Oh, thank you.
I'm so sorry about what's happening.
And Mary didn't cry. Mary didn't weep. Mary didn't have a little lamb. Mary was just fine with this non-Black woman giving her flowers on camera. Just want to point that out, okay? So anyway, everybody's at the table. Everybody is enjoying themselves. And somehow Mary's burglary becomes a topic. And Chelsea says, hey, I sent you flowers. I don't know if you received them. But I just want to let you know, like, it's okay. Because I think Mary was talking about, the burglary, and she was saying how she hasn't really cried and she's been stopping herself from crying. But you cried and did the most about Chelsea sending you flowers, though. But you weren't crying about the burglary. Okay. So in this moment, like, she cries. Like, Chelsea was like, girl, it's okay to cry.
You have that stuff is important to you. So it's okay to, like, grieve about, like, the stuff that you've lost.
Like, you done lost everything that you've worked hard for. Yes, it's materialistic things. However, like, you spent how many years, how many decades working for everything that you have. And so if it pains you, it's okay to feel that pain and to feel that sadness because you're owed that. Jason gives this speech, about how they all a family. We are a family. No, the fuck y'all ain't. But anyway, how they a fake ass family, a fake ass phony family, and they are privileged people to be working the job that they work and to be able to help folks get into homes, especially during this time. So anyway, Mary brings it back around to herself, and she talks about the fact that she's very thankful for everybody who sent her messages and reached out to her off camera.
Even Chelsea sent flowers. I'm a bit confused at why you sent them, and I don't feel that they were exactly genuine.
She was very confused as to why Chelsea sent her flowers because Chelsea hasn't been nice to her. And it's like, girl, why are you confused? You were robbed. It's a nice gesture. That's what you do, like, as a human being. Even if you're, at odds with someone, if you're in close proximity to someone and something really, really bad happens to them, it's only right for you to reach out or to be thoughtful in that moment. Like, you don't wish them bad, right? And then it's just crazy because Mary is very angry about Chelsea sending her these flowers, more angry than the actual burglary. Is that not weird to y'all?
Oh, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna send flowers, and make sure you're on camera when you say that. And
oh, you did it for the cameras. You did it for the cameras. And Chelsea's like, bitch, what the fuck do you think I did it for the camera? Like, you think I need these motherfucking cameras? Do you not see this face? They're gonna catch this face regardless.
I did it for the cameras. What the fuck do you think I need camera time for? Bitch, they're gonna get my face regardless. Trust me.
Wow.
Ate her down. I mean, Chelsea ate her down. And I thought it was very interesting that Bree was like, wow. When Chelsea made that comment about, I'm still gonna get camera time. Wow. Like, what is there to wow about? What is there to wow about, bitch? Like, what the fuck is your problem? And what is Chelsea saying that's wrong? You don't see that your friend that you're kissing up to is mad over some fucking flowers? Are you okay? So anyway, there's this back and forth between Chelsea and Mary, and Chelsea is eating her ass the fuck up.
Even if me and you are not friends, I do not wish bad on you, contrary to your belief, okay?
Chelsea's like, yo, forgive me for understanding how hard you've worked for everything you have. Like, I am divorced. I'm a single mother now. Like, I have a different relationship with money. Like, I truly, truly, truly feel like I have a different relationship with the value of $1. I spent $150 on flowers for you. Like, the fact that you don't even appreciate that you just can't even just say thank you is beyond Chelsea and it's beyond me. Like, it's just so weird.
I did not even know whether these flowers made the fucking camera or not, and not for 1 second have I checked.
And again, mind you, Alana, one of the other brokers, gave Mary flowers on camera, and Mary had no problem with that. Her bulldog face boyfriend Romain had no problem with that. He wasn't pouting at that shit. Like, what is it that y'all have against Chelsea other than racism? Other than racism. So then you even have Chrishell jump in like, yo, like, she was just being thoughtful. She didn't know that you were filming. Again, just so you guys know, you're not just going to know when other people are filming unless they volunteer that information to you. Production's not going to tell you when they're filming with other people because they're protecting their storyline. They're trying to tell a story. So they're keeping y'all apart. Also, they want shit to happen on camera. So they want to manage that very well to the best of their ability. So they're not going to tell you when they're filming with other people unless you're going to film with them. So you have Chelsea coming in and like, yeah, like it was thoughtful. Like she really thought this through to give you flowers. Like, and this is how you're reacting. It's really crazy.
This is gonna look real bad on you, babe.
Get the fucking thing off of me.
Hey, hon, we're walking out.
So then Mary in her crooked ass mouth get upset. She gets up to leave and she's cussing out production. She's mad as fuck. She's crying. You got Bree telling her, yeah, fuck that bitch. Yeah, fuck Chelsea. Like, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Like, what the fuck did Chelsea do? What the fuck did Chelsea do? It's so weird.
You don't get to pick when the cameras go off, bro. You didn't care when we were getting your content.
And then you have Jason and Brett coming to check Chelsea. What? Mind you, this is all over some flowers. This is all over some puss-ass flowers. I need everybody to be for fucking for real. This is all over some puss-ass flowers? Really? And you think you're going to come check Chelsea about this? And I'm so glad Chelsea told that midget what the fuck to return.
None of you didn't fucking care. Don't fucking come talk to me. Don't come talk to me.
Okay.
Don't come talk to me.
Because who the fuck do you think you talking to? No, go check her. I didn't say nothing wrong. She thought she was going to clean house with me, and absolutely not. That bitch dug a ditch for me, and whole time she didn't know I was going to throw her ass in the fucking ditch she dug up for me. Period, bitch. Period, poo. You can go ahead and jump in that ditch with her, puss-ass hoe. Who you talking to? So then come to find out, lo and behold and lo. I maybe should save this for later, but it's been revealed that Brett and Jason filmed firing Chelsea. I'm not sure if it was filmed that night or if it was filmed after we see Mary in the next couple episodes begging for Chelsea to be fired. But apparently there was a firing. Also, speaking of Chelsea today, Chelsea told me that everything we saw on camera was actually worse. She said everything everything that everybody's upset about, it was actually worse. Actually worse. This was disgusting. I'm disgusted. To be honest, this show should be boycotted. This show should be boycotted. For what they did to if Mary doesn't get fired, this show should be boycotted. It really should be. I know we have a few more episodes to get to, but I'm going to leave the last 2 episodes and then we're going to go into the reunion. But it's really disgusting how they weaponized Mary's whiteness to chastise Chelsea because she's black. This was racism. It was racism. Chelsea did nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. And Brett and Jason, you raggedy ass hoes, just because you used to fuck Mary, it should not prevent you from telling that raggedy, crooked mouth ass bitch that she was fucking wrong for the way she spoke to Chelsea and for the way she treated her, and that what she's doing is racist. It is racism. What we're seeing on this season of Selling Sunset is racism, period. Let's stop with the word salads. Let's stop, oh, this is wrong, this is me. No, it's racism. It's racism. It's racism. It's race. Say it with me. It's racism. Mary is racist. Period. Drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. I'll see y'all for episode 9 and 10 and the reunion.
VBS, I just turned the water on. Big old flex, shit you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like waterfalls. Keeping on my truck.